Bissau and Conakry on the south. So we mainly, our main language, our local language is Wolof. It's not spoken by everybody. We have other languages besides Wolof, but our official language is French because we've been colonized by French people. Besides that, we got our independence in 1960, and we have a democratic regime in our country. So with that said, I will hand it over to our president. So he's going to talk about the Senegalese community. Thank you. Thank you.
It's truly a privilege for the Senegalese community to be here in this noble and honorable audience. And it's been a very long time I haven't really spoken in such a public and such an audience. And bear with me if I lose track of time to time. But the Senegalese community has been founded since 2003, and it's been around for a long time. Now, a new generation, shall I say, has started taking really control of this community and leading it to a next level. And that's why I'm really honored to work with such people like Chama Diva, that's his name, and one of our board members, and we have other people that have been here. And I would like to thank, first of all, Nyanya that put together all this food, and she did a great job. And cooking is not certainly a profession, but in Senegal, every young girl is raised to be a good cook, and that's a value that, it's transmitted from generation to generation until our generation, and hopefully we'll be able to pass it on to our kids. But to come back to the Senegalese community, it's been founded in 2003, and it's a non-profit organization that has been around in India. And our mission really is very simple, straightforward, and it's Indi Senegal. Indi Senegal has double meaning. Indi, for a common person, that means Hoosiers. It translates to Hoosiers. Senegal, a country in West Africa. But for some Senegalese, if you tell them Indi Senegal, that makes them think twice. What do you mean? Because in Wolof, like I said, that's one of the most spoken language. My wife is Wolof, by the way. I'm Jola, but I speak her language because that's the mostly spoken language in Senegal. So Indi means to bring. So that double meaning is shown by our mission to bring Senegal to Indi, and that's our main focus. However, to bring it here, we have to kind of set some groundwork and make easy for people to understand what Senegalese culture is all about. Who's these Senegalese people that I see around? Understand us, know us a little bit better, and we cannot reach that level until we start working in the community, creating network, getting people to know us, and understanding who we are and what we can offer to this great community of Indiana. I think Senegalese community has a lot to offer, and I do hope this is a new beginning for something greater than this gathering today. And I'm open, and our board members are open to work with a lot of people. We have activities, we have ideas. However, resources sometimes are not always in the rendezvous. So I know there are other people in here that are certainly interested in Africa, that are certainly into some organization trying to work targeting the African communities. Senegal is a good representative, and we are well organized, and we're very open, and we would really be honored to work with any organization. And I really would like to thank Jennifer before I end this this. Yeah, Jennifer, I would like to thank her because when I approached Jennifer, she was very welcoming. And we will talk for hours, and we end up hanging up, but we find so much things that we can do in this community. We found so much things we can do, and it's just the sky that is the limit. And really thank you for everything that you've been doing for our community. Thank you for being available. And John, the initiator of this whole thing, Pan-Africa Initiative, I would like to thank you really for giving us this opportunity and giving us a chance to address this audience. And thank you very much. And I do hope everybody enjoyed this book. This is a premiere, and I'm looking really for other opportunities to broaden this thing and then get it to the next level and be ready for it. We have the resources, the human resources to get this stuff done. Now, anybody that can support this initiative for something greater, something bigger, where Africa would be certainly well represented in Indiana, we can offer a lot. We have our culture, we have our Senegalese know-how, we have certainly something that kind of makes us a little bit different. And difference is good because if you look at the Quran, God said that He made people different so we can get some interest between one another and kind of appreciate that difference and come together. And that's why He made some people black, some people white, some people yellow, some people speak different languages. So when you hear me talking, you're kind of interested, oh, that lovely accent, where is that from? Where is that from? So that creates immediately a bridge for knowing each other and sharing. And I think this world has a lot to offer. And if we come together, I think everybody will get something on the table, and everybody will live out really mature and well open to different horizons. And I thank you really much for listening, and I thank you for coming, and enjoy your food.
I'm Josh Abel from the Neighborhood Christian Legal Clinic. I don't have any really remarks to say other than thank you very much for coming. The only reason we're involved here is because immigration is one of our largest practice areas, and so we have a real heart to reach out to the Africans who are here in Indianapolis, as well as immigrants from other countries. As Jennifer alluded to earlier, there's information about our services over at the table and how to access our services. We're always looking forward to serve low-income and immigrant populations, but for those who are service providers, we're also interested in partnering with you all as well. So thank you very much for coming.
I still have a lump in my throat from Mustafa's comment. Because Mustafa expressed something that I think is great about the newcomers that are coming here from Africa, and I hope great about Indianapolis. And the great thing about the newcomers is that they're making us smarter, they're making us a more interesting city, they're making us better. And that's great. 30,000 opportunities to learn more about the world and become better Hoosiers. Not to teach them how to be Hoosiers, but how together we can build something better than what we began with. But the great thing about Indianapolis is that we welcome people like Mustafa and the Senegalese Association, not just to join us, but to help us lead. And I welcome very much the work you put in this. Welcome to Indianapolis, and we'll do this more. We will do this more. This was an amazing event. I was thinking of it all day as an impending train wreck when I didn't know if the food was going to get there, or if we had enough chairs. But I knew it was going to be an awesome train wreck, and I wanted to see it. Most of the trains, it was great. Let's do it again. And that's the metaphor of the Pan-Africa Initiative. Let's do it again. Let's keep working with each other. The more we do this kind of stuff, the more we'll learn. I'll learn need forks. Another thing that we're learning is exactly how many connections, just in this room, are connecting us to Africa. I've always said that there are 1,000 connections between Indianapolis and Africa, and usually under my breath I'd say plus or minus 500. And now I don't have to say that, because we have 1,000 different connections just in this room. The Pan-Africa Initiative wants to take those connections and make them better. Wants to connect the connections, and wants to create an infrastructure so that new initiatives can take shape, and it's going to be cool. It'll be great.